Hello everyone, hello! Here's what happened so far in Dragon Quest XI. Some days after defeating Mordegon and bringing peace back to Erdrea at last, the companions reconvene in Arborea to pay their final respects to Veronica. Countless lives were lost into the Lord of Shadows, but with the world tree restored to its rightful place in the sky, the party can't come to terms with the incredible truth. They really did save the world! At their celebratory banquet, they set out to take a tour around the world they brought back from the brink. Alright, so there's a few things we're going to do around the world. While playing last night, I noticed that, let me go out into the world here real quick. I'll show you. Okay. That's not it. I forget how to see the just the world map. Probably in my items actually, but okay. So there's a few things around the world that we can actually do, and that we should do. I'm thinking though the first thing I'm going to do is try to go to Nautica. So let's zoom over to not the Strand, but here. Nautica is actually blocked off because of story bits, but I'm wondering if we can get back there now because we have Lorelai's harp and whatnot. Oh, right. So, last night, I went to, Angri-La because there was one other piece of equipment we could buy. It was this one. This was pretty sick looking. But today's the Warrior Princess outfit, and then tomorrow will be this. And that's our party for today. Rab, Sylvando, and Jade. Welcome all to Nautica, the realm beneath the foam. Your Queen Marina's honored guests, so make yourselves at home. The news of your success has reached us here beneath the sea. Well done, everybody. You performed heroically. Alright, so we gotta figure out how to change into a shark. Yeah, we gotta go ask Queen Marina. Plus, there's some quests we could pick up here. I don't know how difficult they'll be, but we kind of want to clear up anything that gives us materials or... Jeremy? How wonderful it is to see you here beneath the sea! The Queen has been awaiting your arrival anxiously. Her Majesty's above us, but we have no stairs to climb. I can take you up there, though, if now is a good time. Just take my hand, I'll take you up. It's as simple as can be. So tell me, are you all prepared to meet Her Majesty? Very well then, hold on tight. We don't want you to fall. A moment's swim and we'll be in the Queen's audience hall. The day the world sheet rose again and shone with blessed light, I knew that you had won the war and driven off the night. There are no words that could express the true depths of my joy. Just this, you have my heartfelt thanks, you brave, heroic boy. Now, Luminary, at long last, your journey's at an end. You boldly strove to bring back peace, this broken world to mend. I pray you will return one day and tell me the whole tale of how your quest began and how you finally prevailed. How wonderful to see you back here on the seabed's sand. But are those legs not better built for walking on the land? Not only that, I'd love to see that big blue face once more. Shall I change you back into the fish you were before? An excellent decision! Come then, I shall grant your wish, and in a trice you shall become a beautiful blue fish. How you doing today, Jeremy? There, you are a fish. but if you are tired of swimming free, I can change you back if you come and speak to me. Fishy, fishy, fishy. So, the purpose of this, though, is pretty simple. Let's talk to this guy. Oi, what we got here, then? Yeah, every day you get a fish swimming into me shop. You got a bit more than your little livered mates, ain't you? Right, too right, you have. Right then, what can I do for you? Or what can I do you for? There you go. Alright, so we can buy the Starcross, which is actually a pretty sick looking boomerang. Siren Staff. Dragon Claws. Ooh, those actually are bad. But we're not allowed to buy anything else from the shops except for this specific thing here. Costumes. I can't use the fun-size sword right now? Lame. Okay, you got a quest. What do you want? It's been almost, yes, 600 years since the royal terrarium was founded. I was hoping to mark this anniversary by unveiling a new exhibit. A night of my first saw when I was still a fresh-faced hatchling, yes. It caught my eye when I was made the perilous journey from the beach to the ocean. Alas, I had been able to find such a treasure on the ocean floor. And being a sea turtle, I cannot go to the world above to retrieve it. But you, young man, can you travel freely between the ocean and the land? If you were to assist me, yes, I could acquire the exhibit of my dreams. Well, my boy, will you start a journey to the world above and bring me back this truly startling treasure? And this gives me secrets of the sunken spirits. We kind of want to do it. You will? Truly, you are a kind soul. Very well. The item that I seek is a unique in shape, almost like a long, legless squid. Only caught a brief glimpse of it many years ago. It was atop a cliff that towered above one of your human villages. It was black and glossy and large enough to fit a mermaid inside. But then, just as I was admiring its beauty, bang! It produced a cacophonous blast and sent a shockwave running across the surface of the sea. It took my breath away, clean away. Ever since that day, that enormous black, explosive, sleek black squid has never been far from my heart. If you have an idea of where such an item might be found, could you bring one back to me from the world above? It would be the perfect exhibit. Yes, to celebrate the 600th anniversary of the founding of the Royal Terrarium. I'm counting on you, Luminary. Alright, so he wants a cannon. You working in Chatham, got your first store done, you need literally none of the order? Lovely. I love that for you. Also, there is another quest over here by this boat. Also, this... Did I open this treasure? Wait, no, I couldn't open this treasure. The game didn't let me because it threw me into a cutscene. An elephant elixir. Alright. You have a quest. I am the legal counsel of the merman on the stand. He's been accused of flouting Nautica's supreme command. He saw a tasty-looking fish, and by his own admission, he sank his teeth into it without asking its permission. I need to show the judge he's not a criminal at heart, but hatchling lawyer that I am, I don't know where to start. If I could read my mentor's casebooks, even just a little, I'm sure that I could build a case to safeguard his acquittal. I need to go and borrow them, but now the court's in session, I cannot leave. My client sealed his fate with his confession. If only I could quote those notes, I'm sure he'd go free. Oh, Luminary, will you go and bring them back for me? You got a sovereign seal for this? Well, thank you, Luminary, you're as kind as can be. My mentor was an ace attorney famed throughout the sea. It was in his footsteps. It was to follow his footsteps that I studied law. Alas, he left us long ago and now lives on the shore. He built a hut upon a tiny island to the west and hid himself away in self-inflicted house arrest. As you may surmise, he was an odd, unsocial sort, but always kind at heart, and a true maestro in the court. If you could ask him for his notes on all the trials he stood at, I may yet get the chance to prove the law is something I'm good at. Literally, the only thing I ordered that I didn't have in backstock was cherry Coke. Man, my store already stopped carrying vanilla Coke, and I'm sad. Can I just warp to the strand? Do I need to... my character's just flopping on land because Queen Marina didn't change me back. Okay. Oops. It's done already? What the fuck? They carried it for like 2 weeks and it was gone. Fucking rude. Gracious sakes, I like that. Oh, that's less than ideal. All focus costs half. Alright. You do they fuck it up somehow, either by not getting the flavor wrong or by not producing the... It was good! I liked it! But, yeah, I've grown used to having vanilla Coke over the Christmas season, and I was surprised to see I couldn't find it anymore already. Anyway, that outfit we just got for Eric gives us this. Now, he does lose evasion chance with it, but he gains defense, agility, and charm, so it is an okay straight up. That means we can give Sylvando the do I want to give him that, or do I want to give you that? No, there's no real point, because like the liquid metal thing is quite a bit more defense, but they lose a lot of magical might and mending, and not to make up for it. Though he does get 8% evasion chance. Alright. He's a jack of all trades, so I'll do that. Okay, anyway, Eric now has this outfit. The Corsair. Look at that, I love this outfit for him, it is so cool looking. And then you can get the one without the hat. I think I prefer the one without the hat, the bandana, but still very cool looking. You can tell the orange cream Coke is being discontinued, so you're hoping maybe vanilla might come back full time with how well it was received. I mean, the orange one was okay. It gave me heartburn though, so I didn't get it very much. But right, you know what? Jade. I'm gonna give you the Lux. Yeah, that's probably better for you. So we gotta go find a an island to the side here. I'm fairly certain the island they're talking about is either this one or that one over there. I think that one over there is just a bunch of birds. I think this is the island that has her island. And then we gotta go over to Honolulu. Fuck! Also, look at this sword that I have. I'm fighting this guy because I don't think we fought him before. Look at this sword. Pretty sick looking, eh? We also have a new ability. Check it out. Cutting Edge. Or 9 right there. That's right. We defeated the Lord of Shadows and stole his sword. Even as a summer play, I feel like we hadn't spent all the summer out of stock of it, it would have sold much better. Yeah. I think you're right. Mini metal! Okay. Go in here. That's the sailor if a lawyer from Nautica lives on this island. A lawyer from Nautica? You must be talking about the steel listener. He's an old mate of mine. When an old pirate crew dumped me here and sailed off into the sunset, he let me stay with him and in this here cabin. Saved me life, so he did. He ain't around no more though. Died a couple years back. A bright sunny day it was. He was sitting there, staring at the sea, just like always, and then gone. Just like that. You made A's too then? Sorry, I ain't got better news for you. There's stuff in that chest over there if you want to take something to remember him by. Alright. A copy of the Solicitor's Statute. There's a note scrolled on the title pages. I hereby bequeath my prized edicts unto you, my most honorable apprentice. May they aid you in delivering justice according to Nautican law. You snagged the Solicitor's Statutes. Head back to Nautica and give them to the mermaid lawyer. Alright, we'll worry about that in a moment. One of your friends has a slushie maker at home and made slushies with the orange cream coke and vodka. That sounds amazing. I would drink that. Do you ever worry that sometimes you're just gonna beat the crap out of your friends? That one day you're just gonna wake up and you'll just be fighting them? Oh, Jesus. Jade was having none of that thing. Okay, Spinchilla.
I think you like this one.
Heart beam. Get him, Rab. Rab, why did you look like you were moving in like 3 frames per second? You ever worry that you're gonna wake up and PML will be fighting your friends? New FF14 patch released today. I'm excited.
Let's go!
Pink pirouette, thank you, Sylvanda.
Fabulous!
If Pima is fighting my friends, I assume it means they have to shaft themselves. Probably right. Oh, that's too far, so. Into the mist we go. It's almost like I just fought this battle.
I'm ready for
But I got a sail over there because we never went to Honolulu.
We win again.
I wonder if... I seem to recall that ability that he's using, Pink Pirouette, and like that's Amore and Kiss Me Deadly and whatnot. I'm pretty sure they use the Charm stat to do damage, so I'm not 100% certain. That sounds right to me, but I could be wrong. One Spinchilla. Alright. Get him, Jade. Alright, she got him. Actually, I feel like she should, if she would rather fight someone who hasn't shot themselves than just someone who has. I mean, the answer is obviously going to be she would rather just eat the shit. Oh, holy mackerel, you scared me, Uncle. For a minute there, I thought you were one of the fishermen from the village. They ain't none too fond of mermaids, see? They found out I was hanging out with one. They tend my hide good. I came here to fish, and I found her washed up on the shore. Seems like she ain't feeling too good. She's got a frog in her throat the size of a coconut, and she can hardly talk. The Kuna's always telling us that mermaids ain't welcome in Honolulu. But I feel so sorry for her, coughing and croaking like that. I just can't tell her to go get gone. You couldn't help me out, could you? I gotta help fix her up her throat before the fishermen find out she's here. Have you heard of adult adults? It's a kind of seaweed so soft and so slippery. It can soothe the sore throat. Wiki wiki. Could you go get some? I get molten globules for this? Fuck yeah. Really? Thank you, Uncle. I heard you big city folk could be real cold fish, but you're super kind. I'll never trust what the grown-ups say ever again. Let me tell you about the adults. It only goes on this one little island near some country up north that's crazy cold. Seriously, they have snow up there and everything. All you gotta do is go get some and then give it to the mermaid. Aloha, ahui ho, ahui ha. Uncle, come back soon. Okay, I don't remember exactly which island that's on. What the fuck does any of that mean, kid? He doesn't know, okay? You gotta cut him some slack. Wait. Excellent. You think that kid had a stroke? I mean, he probably did while staring at that mermaid. There's 2 quests here. Oh hey friend, you've come at the right time. Truth be told, we've been hauling in nothing but seawater lately. I tried offering up some fresh fish to Kanaloa, the god of the sea, and praying for his blessing like our ancestors used to when times were tough, but no dice. Guess I left it too late. Things have been so bad lately, all I could spare was a single sardine. That ain't gonna fill a baby's belly, let alone a sea god's. Now, if I could offer some Kanalomari from Tentacular's tentacle, that'd get me in Kanaloa's good books for sure. But I ain't no fighter, ain't no way I could take down one of those. You, on the other hand, are a tentacular fighting fiend. You could totally bring one down in just the right way to turn its tentacles into Kanalomari, right? The fish doesn't come back soon, the whole village could be history. You're the one to rely on, friend. Please, bring me some Kanalomari before it's too late. Okay, this gets me a pentarang. Well, you really ought to savor Honolulu. You did it once, you can do it again. I just know ya. Tentacular tend to hang around the coast to the north, near the little island east of Zwardstrust. But it ain't just a question of beating one to a pulp. To make offering fit for a god, you'll have to finish one off with a pet power called Tempered Tantrum. It's a cross between Flame Slash and Hot Lick. Make sure you and your friends know how to pull that off before the move before you go. Okay, we do. Then, when you find one, land the finishing blow with Tempered Tantrum, and you'll slice and sear its tentacles into a perfect plate full of Kanalomari. Alright, so is Savando pepped up right now? He is not. I don't like doing the pepped up quest, so we might just skip that one. I didn't see what the reward was for it. Oh, right. It's a ticking thing quest. What's this? Alright. I got a pentarang though. It is kind of worth it for the pentarang. Dude, if you're still short on fish, why do you fucking care? Right? Oh, it's so peaceful here. There ain't no place like Honolulu for an old timer to live out his autumn years. Oh, hey, Brett. Looks like you ain't from around here. A traveler, huh? Good for you. When I was your age, I traveled the world too. I can see that same thirst for adventure in your eyes. Man, I got into so many scrapes back then. You too, right? Looks like you know how to handle yourself, though. But adventure ain't about looking for trouble. It's about finding yourself. You leave home a kid and come back a man. Guess it must have been fate that brought you here, because I know just the thing to send you racing down that road to manhood. Far to the west here, there's an island of giants, and nightclubbers are some of the worst. All you gotta do is beat one of those using a certain special skill. What do you say? Want to make a name for yourself, kid? Alright. That's the spirit, kid? Okay, then. Let me fill you in a special use. A pet power called Buff Buff. How do I put it? Actually, maybe you're better off finding out for yourself. Once you've learned it, that's all you find out about it. You'll be needing unleash a move called Unbridled Blade. You really got to put your back into that one. And one of your friends, well, she'll need to use a different part of her body. I'll say no more. Once you've worked out how to use it, get yourself over that island with giants and take a nightclubber down with Buff Buff. Next time I see you, you'll be well on your way to manhood. Okay. So that's a pep between main dude here and sick. And Jade, but I don't think I know Unbridled Blade, so we probably can't even do this one. And I know I need to pay attention to what the reward is. Oh wait, we need to do this at some point. Yeah, it's a Venus tier. Okay. Do I know Buff Buff? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't know Buff Buff. Pretty sure it's because I don't know Unbridled Blade, which I won't be getting for a while because of the rule of the dice. Unbridled Blade is probably either this one or this one. But as you can see, we're quite a ways away from that. Okay. Wait, is this the, no, this isn't the cannon shop, that's a little further out. Some penis tier? Yeah. Hello, friend, long time to see, what can I do for you? Seth explains that the curator of a certain museum wants to exhibit an enormous, explosive, sleek, black squid-like object, and one of the cannon lady's cannons might just fit the bill. Keanu? Where do you get off calling my beautiful baby squids? I'll put you over my knee, mister. Still, if this curator guy likes my late husband's cannons enough to want to put one on a pedestal, he must have had his head screwed on right. Sure, friend, you got it. I'll let you borrow the biggest, shiniest, most ear-splitting cannon in my collection. Excellent. You're not getting it back, lady. As long as you're aware. Need to get back to work? Okay. We'll be here if you finish work early or just want to come hang out longer. Or hamburgers. Alright, so we're going to turn in these quests, take our first break. It's fun to quest during peace times, eh? Head over here and turn in our quest. Oh, let's grab this while we're up here, I guess. I don't know why with the music here, I'm pretty sure the music here is unique to Dragon Quest XI, but it makes me think of Dragon Quest V. Ooh, what's that thing you're carrying, Luminary? Is it an enormous, explosive, sleek, black, squid-like object big enough to swallow a mermaid? Yes, this is it! This is the very sleek, black, squid-like item I have been looking for. What's that? You say it's actually a type of weapon? And it makes a loud noise when it fires a metal ball into the air? Humans will fight with anything, even sleek black squids. I always knew that you were a warlike species, but this is a revelation. The study of a human society is endlessly fascinating. Thank you, Luminary. This is the perfect exhibit with which to honor the 600th anniversary of the museum's founding. Please allow me to give you this in return. Yes, from all of us here at the Royal Terrarium. The secrets of the sunken spirit. We learned how to make full fathom forks. Sick, a whole new weapon to make. I don't think this is going to be better than what I have, but we'll check here shortly. Welcome back, my friend. Did your trip to the shore succeed? Did you meet my mentor and bring back the notes I need? You didn't find my mentor on the island to the west, only this casebook stashed inside his bedside treasure chest? This is exactly what I need, my mentor's legal knowledge. It's sure to help me more than all the stuff I learned in college. Let's see. When one defends a charge of criminal fin biting, there is an argument all able lawyers should be citing. First say that sharks, the enemies of all fish kind, abhor feasting on fish with nibbled fins. Res ipsa loquitur. A fish with nibbled fins is less likely to be predated. But how does that fact help my client be exonerated? Wait, I think I understand. By chewing on the fish, he spared it from becoming a much bigger creature's dish. The actions of the merman should not cause him to be sued. In fact, the plaintiff owes him a deep debt of gratitude. I'm sure this line of reasoning will spare my client prison. When faced with such a sense, the judge can make but one decision. Thank you so much, Luminary. Here, this is for you. With all that you've done for me, this is the least that I can do. Hey, the Sovereign Seal. Sovereign Seals are good. Boom. Boom. Alright, so we're going to take a break here, and then we'll come back and play some more Dragon Quest in just a moment. Okay, float up. Float. Anyway, we're going to be finishing up some of these side quests and checking out those areas that are of interest before we move on. So according to that, we got more Dragon Quest 11 for you here in just a moment.